Hi ladies, welcome to the Foundation channel. I am Tanya Cortez, and on this channel I talk about everything foundation and complexion for more mature skin. So guys, I know I've been away. I know I have been away and I missed you guys so very much, but there were some things I had to focus on, so I couldn't get back until those were finished. So I'm back and now I can be a little bit more consistent. So today I'm excited because I'm trying something that I was really curious about when I saw it, and that is the Dr. Jart Plus BB Premium Balm, and it has SPF 40 in it, and I'm excited to try this. So this is a tinted moisturizer, so we're going to try this and see what that looks like. So if you guys want to see how this looks on the face, then you stay tuned. Roll the credits. All right, guys, so this is a little steep in price, okay, for a tinted moisturizer. This is $44. It only has 4 shades. It has a fair, a deep tan, a medium tan, and a light medium. Now guys, you know, with tinted moisturizers, they kind of can, you know, work with a whole bunch of different complexions depending on how they are. So we're gonna see. I think this is the darkest one. This is the deep tan. So we're gonna see what that looks like. It says it's light coverage. It's a cream formula, natural finish, and it has SPF 40 in it. Now, you guys know you still wanna wear your own SPF because you really don't know how much you're gonna get, and it doesn't give you like, you know, how much to use. So it says it's a multitasking niacinamide powered cream with a neutral looking finish that hydrates, conceals, and protects. Light coverage, natural cream formulation, blah, blah, blah. Has glycerin in it if you're not a glycerin type of person, and that just kind of gives it a nice little slip. So it has some glycerin in it, and it moisturizes. Has a mineral, it's the sunscreen in it is mineral and chemical sunscreens, so they have UV protection. Niacinamide is to help improve skin's barrier. All right guys, since we mentioned that skin barrier thing, I want to show you guys something that I've been using, and it has really been helping with the way the texture on my skin looks. Let me show you guys. This is from Skin Fix. It says Barrier Plus, and it is a serum, triple lipid, and it has a serum, and it is really, I can see a difference in the texture of my skin. I know this ain't what this video is about, but if you suffer from texture, I want you to know that this kind of helps a little bit, and see how that's what it looks like. All right, but I just want to let you guys know in case you want to try that. Just, you know, little steep in price, but I love the moisturizer, so I figured I would try this, just so you know, just an FYI. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now it has, this is what it looks like. This is the shade up here, and it has a pump. Now this, like I said, is the darkest one. This is the deep tan, because the other one was definitely just too light. All right, so this is what it looks like. It looks like it's going to be a little bit red in there, but we're just going to try it just for sake of trying it, and then that way we can try and fix it if it's too yeah, it looks, but the other one was so light. It was so light. All right, so I just put 1 pump. Now for it to be a tinted moisturizer, it is kind of thick. It feels like an actual foundation. Doesn't feel really thin or watery or anything like that. It does have some, you know, it definitely is a little thicker than some we've tried. All right, so I'm going to use a sponge on one side and then a brush on the other. So let's use the sponge on this side, and we're going to use a little bit for now just to start. And let's see. Now I am primed, and I have on the Smashbox Primerizer Hydrating Primer, because I have found that when I wear a hydrating primer, I don't get as shiny during the day. All right, so that is this side, and it's kind of going on It's a little dark, I can tell. I know you guys can see it. It is a little dark, little red, and it feels really good. It's really moisturizing. Like, I can tell it's not weighty or heavy that I can feel as of right now. So that's what this side looks like. It covered up a little bit because I do have some hyperpigmentation. I have large pores, lots of texture on my skin, very less than perfect skin. So you know we got stuff to do. But it did cover a little bit. Have some grayness around my mouth as well. I didn't color correct because you know I like to see what it looks like without and just see it straight on the skin. So that's what it looks like with the sponge side. All right, so let's try the brush side. Now listen guys, I'm gonna reach out to this person to see if I can get a coupon code for this brush, because this brush, foundation brush that I'm getting ready to use, is the best foundation brush I have ever used. And I'm serious, that I have ever used. If you guys know of a good brush that I have, I mean that you think that's really good, tell me. I'll buy it so I can try it. But this here is from BK Beauty, and it is their number 101 brush. I don't even remember how much it was. I want to say it might have been, I don't know, I don't think it was $50. I don't know, but I know it's BK Beauty, and she's an actual YouTuber, and I cannot think of her name off the bat. But I'm gonna put it in the description box. This is a nice dense brush. This is one of the best foundation brushes I've ever used. But I'm gonna see if I can get a coupon code so you guys can try it if you like. But all right, let's do this side with the brush. I think I put a little bit more on this side. All right, y'all, and it's soft, and just look how it just smooths the skin out very much. So what you guys think so far? Y'all see that color? What y'all think about that shade? I know it ain't right. You would think that I would know by now. And I thought the other one was a little too light, but it might have worked. But I think this could work with, you know, with a good concealer and just kind of fixing it up. I might be able to make it work. But in the winter, it would definitely be. All right, so let me pull you guys close. Let me see you. Okay, so before we even pull the close, my husband has COVID, okay? And I'm stuck in a room. He's isolating, but I'm in my closet. I spend a lot of time in there, and I'm scared to go in the hallway, girls. Look, I put my mask on and everything to go out, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys in the natural light. I'll turn the ring light down a little bit to maybe you guys can see a little bit better, but I'm scared to go out in the hallway right now because but the door is shut, so whatever. And girl, I'm getting tired of sleeping in this second bedroom. But anyway, so this is, let's pull it up some so we can see. All right, so this is what it is looking like. And you know what though, guys, it has a very subtle scent, and I just liked it. Almost, you know what this feels like? It feels like skincare. It actually feels like a really nice moisturizer, and I'm sure a lot of the glycerin has a lot to do with that, of course, but it just really feels like a treat. I love it. Now, if you don't want to set it, this is what it looks like. Of course, it's not dry yet. This side is a little bit more dry, so you can see that, but it still gives it a nice little shine. Doesn't look dry like a full coverage or anything like that, but it does still give you that foundation look. But it does look like, it doesn't like look foundation-y, but you know, it does have a nice little bit more than evening you out kind of look, you know what I mean? It does more than a even, you know, like a your skin but better, but it still looks very, very natural. All right, guys, so this is without the glamour lights. So can y'all see? All right, this is without the glamour lights. It's still a little shiny, but this is of course not set. But what do you guys think about it? Is it accenting? I don't feel like it's accenting the texture really bad. I don't think. All right, so now let's set it, and we're going to use this Bobbi Brown sheer finish pressed powder. This is in basic brown. I absolutely love this powder. I absolutely love it. So we're going to go ahead and try and set it with this. I'm going to move up a little closer. All right, so here's Old Trusty. I'm going to use Old Trusty, and we're going to set it. Not going to use a lot because we don't want to take away the natural look of it at all. But I definitely think I like it better with the brush. It gives it a little bit more coverage than this side, as you can tell a little bit, but it still looks good. So let's put some concealer on. I know I did it backwards, but I didn't really put any up here. But I do have some bronzer on my eyes. But because I'm trying something new, I decided to try this Born This Way Eternal Light. Okay, I think that's what it is. This is in the color Honey Graham. I don't know if this is too, yeah, that might be a little light, but let's just see. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I put a little bit of concealer on and a little bit of bronzer, and I'm using, this is the same stuff I have on my eyes. I have on bronzer on my eyes, and this one is called Vacay. This is what I have on. Y'all see I'm hitting pan on this. This is my favorite, but I got backups. And this is from Tinted, and then I have the Yacht Life also on as well, and that's this one. But all right, so this is what this tinted moisturizer is looking like. So I think, guys, I think I like this, and it's looking good on the texture, which you guys know is like my main focus, is making the texture look nice. And I think that it didn't accent it as of right now. So I'm gonna wear this and see where it brings me, and then I'll come back and show you guys after you know, a long period of time, because I'm gonna leave the house. But all right, hopefully my hair is dry, because I know it's looking quite juicy because it is soaking wet. But anyway, all right, guys, so I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I am back, and it has been like 9.5 hours or so, and I've had a mask on for about, well, I had a mask on for about 3 hours or so. And I will say, first off, it did withstand the mask. I don't even see like the lines that I normally would see up here from the mask. I don't even see, but I got a new mask too, so I don't know. They like double strength. so this is what it's looking like. It did get quite shiny, but it still looks good. It still looks good. Like, I like the way it looks. Of course, I'm a little oily right in here. Let me pull you up some. I don't feel like, all right, so I don't feel like it accented the texture a whole lot. No more than normal. And I actually think that it kind of looks pretty good though. Like, I have a lot of raised moles, of course, but it looks pretty good. But it did kind of get really oily right in my T-zone area, right down in here, right all up in here. So if I had to say that it accented anything, it would definitely be in this area right here. Not so much like right in these areas and right under there, but it did get quite oily. My forehead, like, you know, if you struggle with texture, you know that the struggle is real. But ultimately, I still think this looks really good for 9 hours. I think it's worth a try. I do think it is worth a try. If you like tinted moisturizers, if you have dry skin, I think this would be like super bomb for you if you have dry skin. But ultimately, I think it looks good on all skin types. I think it would. And we only set it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and touch her up just to see if you was at the party or something like that and you needed to touch up. Let's just try and see if we can just touch those oily spots up. And it's still, because it didn't really wear off. I think it's worth a try, guys. Give it a shot. You might like it. They carry it at Sephora, and it is only 4 shades. That's the downside. But I think you might be able to find one that you might be able to work with. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing this video. Let me know if is there any foundations that recently came out that you guys want to see. Let me know. Thank you so much. And remember, guys, you stay safe. Bye.